Welcome back, guys. Yes, I am in fact back on YouTube. A little bit of a break, so let's have an alleged gameplay video and a little bit of a catch up, a little bit of a chat, if you like. So go and grab yourself a coffee or whatever takes your fancy. Yeah, Brunswick Bowling on the Wii. I am a little bit partial to video game interpretations of the sport as well as the real thing, but this one, guys, is not a very good example. It really isn't. As you can see, the Wii U is doing a lovely job. It decides on the screen ratio automatically, puts it out as a very detailed image. That's all I can say. Looks super duper on the Wii U. You've really got to play your Wii games through the Wii U. Fire it up. Stop it gathering dust. Yeah. So this is the problem with this one. Motion control, the bane of most gamers, well, serious gamers' lives. I've tried to get the hang of this. This really should be a better game because it is a standalone game to represent the sport. It's not a mini game or anything else like that. Oh, we're actually going to hit a pin. Whee! Yeah, so is it on Wii Sports? The bowling, far superior on that. I'd go over there if I was you and play that. If you're lucky enough to have a Wii Mark 1, shall we say, load up a copy of Super Monkey Ball and play some monkey bowling. One of the best console bowling experiences you can have. Whoa, getting better at this. Getting better. But it's always hit and miss. Do you like my diamond shirt there? I think I look snazzy enough. Yeah, so there's better games out there, guys. Better games. But we'll play it. We'll play it for a while. So yeah, back on YouTube, back making videos. If you saw my last video, put a little note on there that very shortly after making that video, I came down with a really quite bad bout of COVID. Kind of ironic because I've gotten away with it for the last couple of years, I suppose, and majority of time I've been coming into work. I've been pretty much active all the way through it. So yeah, it had to happen, I suppose. I'm not vaccinated, so you know, you don't need to have a sharp intake of breath. I don't buy into any kind of heavy conspiracy theory. That's just my position on things. So yeah, coupled with the lack of vaccination, I suppose, that made the whole thing a little bit more stressful, wondering how I was going to end up. But yeah, for me, I mean, I finished work quite late on a Friday, and I must have got home about 7 o'clock, and then I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and out of the blue, I mean, I just felt fine coming home from work Friday evening. I felt absolutely fine. And then just literally, it just hit me out of the blue. Massive temperature problem. Really, I couldn't control the shivers that I had. I couldn't stop shivering. I couldn't control that. So that's about 3 o'clock in the morning. And then that was followed up a few hours later. I just developed the most intense, you'd call it a headache, I suppose, but it was it was on another level. The pain, the what felt like the pressure behind my eye sockets and forehead. It felt like that. You know, my head was actually being crushed in a vice. The pain was so intense. I just remember sitting at the end of the bed thinking, Jesus. I felt like crying my eyes out. The pain was so bad. Now, I'm normally okay with things like that, but yeah. So I had that for about 24 hours, and then after that, I was just totally spaced out. It really, really did take it out of me. So I think I took the week off of work, and then a few more days just to get up to speed. So yeah. And then obviously watched a lot of daytime TV. I don't suggest anybody does that for their health. What else has been going on? I couldn't even get any gaming done at any stage really. When I started to feel a little bit better, I didn't like the visuals. You know, I couldn't really cope with lots of movement and stuff like that. It just made me feel sick. Weird, really weird. But yeah, the world's gone crazy. We've got the conflict situation going on. I don't want to drag the channel into politics, but I've had to completely switch off from. I've switched off and walked away from mainstream media altogether. I can't stand it. The level of propaganda in this country is unbelievable. It really is. The way the censorship this time round is way too much for me to accept. You know, whatever side of the fence you're on, it's very, very unhealthy to shut down alternative sources of news and information. It's a terrible thing to do. But there you go. That's the power that exists today. And I really don't appreciate regular transactions in shops and online asking me to contribute essentially towards a conflict. I really do not appreciate that. That is absolutely morally bankrupt thing to do. Never ever seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it with this Russian situation. My personal view is, you know, we've kept the pressure up. We've done this via proxy through another country. It's an issue that's been going on for years, but the big end game is to keep pushing and pushing Russia constantly, all the time, into a corner, with the ultimate tragic outcome. That's the long game for the Western world. It really is. If it had been reversed, that situation, and you know, those kind of weapons and that threat was on a Western border, then yeah, you'd see a different story altogether. But I can't really go into that, guys. I'm just pleased to come back, start doing some more videos. I'm a bit behind on my videos, but yeah, we'll come back, get the project up and running to catalogue all the games, and yeah, hopefully that dose of COVID has given me a little bit more of an immunity towards stuff. Life must go on, I suppose. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Call our party line now on 0898 60 60 60 and speak to new friends all over the UK. Just dial 0898 60 60 60.